How are you all doing? So today I decided to do ventilation to ventilate on live because previously I've posted some videos and some people were asking me some questions like how do you put this is a ventilating pin. Yeah, so this is what I will be using, and I already have the hair with me, so I want to do it on live. For those that are asking me question, if you want to join me, you can, or I will, after the live, I will also post the video. Yeah, after this live, I will also post the way I did it on my channel in case you want to check it out. So let's dive into it. Let me start. So first of all, I don't know if this camera is okay, like, but yeah, I believe it can, yeah, it can view, get the hair itself. So first of all, this is a hair. This is a hair a client sent to me. She said, not really that the hair, the closure has pulled out. I've already done half of it before I remember that I really need to come live to ventilate, so that some people that are interested will also see how I do it. So first of all, I had to take strands of hair from this wig. So how do you take the strands of hair? You have to carefully take the strands of hair so that the so it won't leave a trace or where you got the strands from. So this is how I do it. Like, let me move back a bit so that you guys can see it properly. So this is the hair itself. If I want to take a strand that will have to ventilate, mind you, if you're taking any strand, you try and make sure that the strand of the hair that you are taking, like if you want to take strands from the hair or the wig itself, you be careful, and also you make sure that the wig is not scanty so that it will not be the one after taking the strands your client will complain or anything. So first of all, I'll have to, this is the wig, I'll have to take strands because you can't get another hair to ventilate. You have to take the strand so that the color and everything will still be the same. So this is how I take my strands. Like, I pull out some parts of the hair, then this is the hair itself. I'll just push back the ones that are not up to the length I want. So I'll just quickly push it back so that it won't leave any trace. Hello, thank you for joining my live. I'm doing tutorial on how to ventilate, so it won't leave any trace to show that you're taking anything out. So at this point, after doing it, you carefully, this is the strand I'm taking, so you have to carefully cut it out. Yeah, I have my scissors here. So you have to carefully cut it out. Yeah, so I've cut out this part, then you pull back the rest. With the way I've done it now, your client or anybody will not know that this is where you took out the strands you used in ventilation. So now let's start the ventilation. I want to do it in such a way that it will be very clear, like you will understand how you put the ventilating pin, the net. You know, this net can be tricky. The net is very tiny. Let me show you properly. Like, this is the net. You all know how ventilating net looks like. So this is the net. Let me bend the camera so you see it properly. So let's say this is where I want to ventilate. As you can see, this part is still scanty. Yeah, this part is still scanty. So this is where I want to ventilate. I have to push the camera so close off my face. Let it face this net, because this is where we are ventilating. Yeah. So I want you to see it clearly. I don't know if there is any other way I can do it for you to see it clearly, but I'm trying my best for you to understand. So this is the ventilating pin. This is the needle I'm using. You have to put it inside the net. I don't know if you can see it. Then this is the hair. This is the hair I'm using. Sorry, I forgot to show how I was able to fold this hair. Say this is the hair. The strands we brought out. You fold it this way. You have to fold it this way. If possible, you can push some out for it to be easy for you to grab. So now I'm starting. I want to push the camera so close to the wig itself. I know I've done some tutorials on how to ventilate. Yeah, I've done some tutorials on how to ventilate, but I don't know, this life might help somebody. So now I've already put in the ventilating pin in under the net. Then you bring it out. This is it. Then you hold it and wrap the hair. Then you pull it out. And that's it. So I'll have to do it repeatedly so that you will see it again. I don't even know if this is the right choice, like using this, but let me just use it. Maybe next time I might come live and use a plain net. And also, I will also show you the type of net you will need to buy. But let's finish with this one first. So you put in the pin, put it under a net. Yeah. This is the hair. You have to hold the hair very tight, like, because if not, human hair, it's slippery. So you have to hold the hair very tight. So this is it. Then you grab with the ventilating pin, then push back. You've pushed it back. Now wrap around that hair, which is this. Then pull it out. Yeah. So we've been able to do it. So this is the second one we are doing now. Let me keep doing. So you put it again. I will be doing it repeatedly, so that even if you don't understand the first one, you understand the second one. So now you have to, this is the hair. This is human hair. So you have to grab it very, very tight. Then grab it with the ventilating pin. This is the ventilating pin, don't forget. Pull it out, wrap around, and push it out. Yay, that's it. So this is how you keep doing it repeatedly. Then push it in the nets. Don't forget. Grab a strand, push it out, wrap around the hair, then pull out. Yay, you're able to do it. So we are doing it repeatedly, like I said. At least I will have to do it multiple times for you to grab it. Now put the pin under the net. Your hair, hold this firmly, because this hair can be very slippery, especially when it's human hair. Yeah. Okay. So you grab the strands, pull it back, wrap it around the strands, and push it out. That's it. You see? So the thing with this ventilation is that I noticed that with ventilation, the more you do it, the more you get used to it and the more faster you become. And to be honest, I didn't learn it. Like, I didn't go for proper training for it. I just practiced it and voila, I got used to it. So now you put it again, This is ventilating pin, your net. We are working on a client's hair, so put it in, in, grab a strand, hold it firmly, push it out, wrap around and pull out. Yeah, that's it. So I'm trying to comb out the ones I've done, because if you don't, you will not even know the one you've done and the one you are yet to do. Like, the hair will cover some spaces if you're not careful. So this is it. I will keep doing it for multiple times so that you grab it easily, because I will be posting this video. So put the ventilating pin. This is a ventilating pin. Put it in. This is the strands of the hair. Grab with your ventilating pin. Pull it back. Wrap around and pull out. And that's it. So we keep repeating it. Put the ventilating pin under the nets. This is your strands of hair. Put it here. Grab the strand. Pull out under the nets and wrap round and pull out. So you see, one thing you should understand with this ventilation stuff is that the more you do it, the more you practice it, the more you get used to it. So we keep practicing it, we keep doing it. So this is the net. Pull it, put it under the net, grab the strands of hair, push it out, wrap around, and pull out. Put it in. You've put it under the net. Grab the strands of hair you want to ventilate. Grab it, pull it out, and that's it. We'll keep doing it repeatedly, like I said. Put it in. This is a hole. This is a hole. So you put it in. Grab the strands of hair. If you notice, I'm grabbing the strands of hair now. Pull it out. Wrap around the hair and push it out. Voila, that's it. So this is it. So I hope you learned it. I hope it's easier for you to understand. Kindly drop your comments at the comment section. If you still find it difficult, I don't mind getting a plain. I'm using this one now because I need to deliver this hair ASAP. Yeah. I need to deliver this hair to client's hair. So I couldn't use a plain net to explain further, like for clearer understanding. That's why I'm using this wig, so I will be able to meet up with my ventilation. So in my next video, I will try and use a plain net, a very plain Swiss net, for you to understand, because when the net is plain, most of these hairs that are blocking your view won't interrupt, you know. So thank you so much for liking my life. I appreciate that. So when next I'm going to come live, I will use a plain net, a plain net for you to understand. This one, I have to make use of this one at the moment because I need to finish up this ventilation. And I believe by the time I use a plain net, you will understand it easier and faster. It will be more clearer. So let's practice it again. This space. You use your ventilating pin. This is it. Later, I also have to explain further the numbers of ventilating pins, because these days some hairs that I see, some ventilated nets, I don't know if the stylists, they grab lots of hairs, thereby making the closure nets to look somehow rough. So I will have to also explain the sizes, the numbers. This pin you see here has numbers. This pin has numbers of nets it can, numbers of strands of hairs it can grab. If you use number 4 or number 5, 1 to 4, 1 to 2, I will explain for later in my next live or in my next video. If you use those pins, it will not grab 2. This is 2 strands. Rather, it will go and grab more than 5, 6. Thereby, after ventilating the hair, you will notice that the ventilation is not flat. Number one, the disadvantages is it will make the ventilation not to be flat. It will also make the ventilation to be rough. But when you use the normal pin, it will help you minimize the numbers of strands of hairs you are grabbing. But let me just keep that aside and focus on this particular tutorial. In my next video, I will try my best. I will try my best to bring the numbers of pins, the numbers of the pins, so that you see it, and also explain why you shouldn't use some of those numbers. Yeah, so let's continue. This is the strand. This is the pin. You put it under the net. You know, this net has tiny, tiny holes. So you put it under the net. This is the strands of hair you are using. You have to hold this hair very firmly. Yeah, you have to hold this hair very firmly because it can be very slippery. Yeah, because it's human hair, it's slippery. So you hold it very firmly, then grab the strands, push it out, then wrap round the hair and push it back. Voila! So you see, it's easier, but the more you do it, the more easier it becomes. So you hold, grab, and push it out. I'm happy that I'm teaching this today. You know, I've been meaning to do it, but no time. I hardly have the time, but I will have to create time for it because I'm trying to grow my channel. So please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please, I will appreciate it. If you find my tutorials helpful, kindly subscribe. I will be dropping quality, nice videos on how to ventilate, how to style your hair, different styles, different tricks. Yeah, you know, this hairstyling comes with a lot of tricks. So I'll be dropping them in my next tutorial so that you learn. You can use it as a side hustle. You can braid your kids or a lot. There are a lot of, no knowledge is a waste. There are a lot of things you can learn, and there are useful things you can put it into, like it will help you a lot. So you see how fast I'm able to ventilate this is because I'm already used to it. I've been doing it for a while. So by the time you learn this properly, you'll see that it's really, really easy for you to do. It's really, really easy, but you have to be patient. While ventilating, you have to be patient, yeah, because those tiny, tiny holes on the net go whine you, but no panic. So you see, this is how I'm ventilating it. If you learn it, you can revamp people's hair. You can create closures and sell, but nice quality closures. You can gain a lot if you do learn it. So kindly subscribe to my channel, please. I'll be dropping good quality videos on how to style your hairs. So you see, I've been able to fill up the space here with that strand of the hair I took out. So I will show you, for the people that didn't watch the previous one, how I did it. I will show you again how I brought out the strands of hairs I used to fill up this space. Let's go. So this is the weave on. This is the hair I'm working on. If you want to take a strand of hair from your client's hair to ventilate their hair, this is how you do it. Calmly go under the hair, under the hair, somewhere that it won't be noticeable, so that after working on the hair, it won't be scanty. So this is the strand of the hair. You hold it like this, then you push out. You push back some, the ones that are not up to the length you want. You push them back. Then use your scissors to cut off some, the one you're holding. That's it. So this is the strand I brought out. Then now, this is how you will make it in such a way that nobody will know where you took out the strands from. You have to push it back. So under here, you see there is no razor cut, no scissors cuts. And it will help you to maintain the size of the hair. Like, it won't lose its weight, like it won't be scanty after ventilation or after taking strands from here. So that's it. Now I have to continue my ventilation by filling up this space. I want to create a single line for my clients. So that's it. And that's it. So this is it. This is the simple way, easier way for you to ventilate easily, and it won't be hard for you to learn. So I think I'll be dropping off now. I'll be seeing you guys in my next video, in my next tutorial, in my next live. If I have anything I would love to share with you guys, I will come live here. Thank you so much for joining my live. I really appreciate that. Bye for now. So bye.